breaking news alert.
And we are continuing to follow that breaking news out of Donaldson this evening. An officer shot there in that area. Now, SWAT officers, we understand, engaged and shot the suspect as well. Both the suspect and the officer as well have been transported to the hospital for treatment. We understand Metro Police just about to start a press conference. Let's listen in live.
Parking facility on a report of an armed man who was breaking into cars. One of the responding officers was Donovan Coble. Coble is actually a detective assigned to the Community Field Intelligence Unit at the Hermitage Precinct. Detective Coble is a 4-year police department veteran. He's 33 years old. Officer Coble spotted the gunman in a rear parking lot of the parking spot, ordered him to stop. Instead, the suspect ran and jumped a fence. Detective Coble pursued, jumped the fence, and shortly after doing so came under fire. Detective Coble was shot in his side and has been taken to Vanderbilt University Medical Center. He was also able to return fire against the suspect. Detective Coble stopped, realizing he'd been hit. Other officers went to his aid to get him first aid and then to the hospital, while other officers from the police department came to search for the suspect. After some time, the department's SWAT team encountered the suspect in a brush pile area off Upton Drive behind a home. He was directed to surrender. He is reported to have fired a shot toward the SWAT officers, at which point the one SWAT team member returned the fire. The suspect has been taken also to Vanderbilt in critical condition. We are very thankful, as Chief Drake will address, that Detective Coble is going to be okay. We're going to continue to process and work this scene throughout the evening. We understand a major rainstorm is very close to here, so we wanted to brief you now before the rainstorm hit.
Any evidence that came from the scene that you all recovered?
We do have the suspect's semi-automatic pistol. It is in the brush pile back in the area where he was wounded by SWAT. At this point, it's quite possible he was also wounded by Detective Coble's return fire after Detective Coble was hit.
Was he the only person breaking into cars, allegedly?
Yes, we have talked to the personnel at the parking spot. We understand he was seen in this area earlier. His activity was very suspicious to them, and he is the only individual we believe who was involved in this.
Will there be body cam footage?
There will be. At this point, Chief Drake will address the wounding of Detective Coble.
Yes, thank you, John, very much. So, the very, very dangerous job, and I'm proud of our men and women for what they do each and every day. Officer Coble, we've had a problem with theft from vehicles, especially guns been stolen, and especially in this area. Detective Coble encountered a suspect after a call came in, was wounded in his abdomen area. He is critical but stable. He had a lung that had to be reinflated. His wife and mom is with him now. We're doing all we can for the family. It's still very much an open investigation. We did find a weapon near the scene, but we're actually looking to see if there's more shell casings or anything else. We take care of our people, and so any of his family that comes in, will, if airport or whatever, we'll get them to the hospital and to him. He does have kids. I think they're 1-year-old twins. They're in a safe spot. We'll keep track of that as well. So thank you all, and I appreciate you for being here. So.
Any other questions?
Can we get a spelling of Coble's name?
C-O-B-L-E, Donovan, D-O-N-O-V-A-N. A 4-year police department veteran, 33 years old. Again, he was assigned to the Hermitage Precinct's Community Field Intelligence Unit, so he would not have been in uniform, he would have been in plain clothes. But a fellow detective was with him when the suspect was spotted in that back lot. And there were 2 detectives in pursuit of him as this began. And then, of course, when Detective Coble was shot, his partner immediately stopped to render aid to him.
Do you know how long this area will be blocked off?
I don't think that Donaldson Pike will be blocked off a tremendously longer amount of time. The interstate, I believe, is now open. The interstate was shut down for a time because we didn't know where the suspect was, and we didn't want a gunman running onto the interstate trying to wave down a motorist. So that's why the traffic was blocked extensively in this immediate area until we could be sure where the suspect was and that he was no longer a threat.
Did the exchange of gunfire happen near Upshaw Drive, or was it behind the house somewhere?
With Officer Coble or the SWAT team? Which
the
one?
SWAT team and the suspect.
That would have occurred behind the house by the brush pile.
With the SWAT team.
With the SWAT team.
Are you releasing the name of the suspect at this time?
We don't know it yet.
What can you say just about the investigation out here at these businesses for the rest of the afternoon? What does it look like on your end?
Well, I've got to say that these businesses are tremendous allies of the police department. The parking spot had surveillance video of this man that they were able to quickly provide, which we quickly disseminated to our community because we wanted everybody to be looking for him. The businesses are tremendous allies, supporters of the police department, and we can't thank them enough.
Can you say where the man was shot, the suspect, where he was shot, what's his condition?
He's in critical condition. I cannot tell you where he was shot.
How many times?
I don't know that. I could refer you to the doctors at Vanderbilt on that. Okay? Thank you.
All right, you just heard an update there from Chief Drake and Metro Police. 33 years old, a 4-year veteran of the Metro Police Department, Detective Donovan Coble, was shot this afternoon engaging the suspect after reports of car break-ins in the area. We understand that the detective is critical but stable, and the chief saying that Detective Coble will be okay. But he does have a family. We understand children as well. We understand that they are with him right now.